Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not from the Father, but from the world. The world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God remains forever. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 to 17. The first greatest temptation is the lust of the flesh. In Matthew chapter 4, verse 2, then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." There is nothing wrong with Jesus feeling hungry because he is in the human form. The thing is that Jesus is the Son of God, so he has the ability to change stone into bread so he can feed himself. But being that powerful, Jesus doesn't want to use his ability to satisfy himself, because God the Father can already provide for him. Sometimes we may want to eat to get full, to do sports, to relieve our stress, had a lot of things that will make us feel good, even sex. There is nothing wrong with these things, as long as we use it to glorify God, not ourselves. This is what we call passion, the temptation to feel good. Second greatest temptation is the pride of life. This is about position. You want to be like God. Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. "If you are the Son of God," he said, "throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." Again, Jesus is God. He can do anything He wants. He can fly in front of you, float in front of you, just to let you see how powerful He is. But God is not like man. God doesn't want to show off. In this passage, the devil wants Jesus to jump so that people will see, "Oh, what is this man? So powerful. He didn't even strike his foot against a stone?" This passage shows us that the devil is tempting Jesus to show off. Let's say I want to dance or sing, I want to play sports or do anything. Now the question is, why do I do it? Is it because I like to do it? Is it because I want to thank God for giving me the gift to do it? Or is it because I want to show off so that others will see and that others will look up to me? This is pride of life, is position, the temptation to become. The last greatest temptation is the lust of the eyes. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. The devil said, "All this I will give you," he said, "if you will bow down and worship me." So the devil is giving Jesus everything that he can see in the world. Are you kidding me? Jesus made it. What me? "All this I will give you," he said. all that is in the earth. This is possession. Whatever we see, we want it. If there's a new cell phone, I want it. If there's a new brand of television, high tech, I want it. If there's a new model of car, I also want it. If others have it, I also want it. This is the temptation to have. Feeling, wanting, having, aiming is okay, as long as we don't use it for our benefit. These desires are all gifts from God. Why would He deprive us from using it? But we should use it to glorify Him, not to satisfy ourselves. When you wake up in the morning, start your day by asking yourself, what are you living for? What is the thing that you can't live without? If the answer to your question is money, food, family, friends, house, car, career, oops, then you have misunderstood why it was given to you in the first place. These things exist for us to worship God because He is the source of it. It doesn't exist for you so you can worship yourself or be worshipped by others. That's why God doesn't want you to love it. Instead, use it for His glory.